Hi everyone, welcome to the WezdeberidzeTeam YouTube channel, and today we are going to review the changes in single skating for the upcoming season 2025-26. Let's go to the official website of the International Skating Union, Sports Rules, ISU Communication. And here we find the ISU Communication number 2701, dated April 25th, 2025, levels and JOE season 25-26. This communication replaces the old one, number 2623. But let's now answer a very important question. Which is the difference between a flying spin and a spin with flying entry? If you clearly remember the short program requirements, there we have a flying spin. But in a free program, figure skaters at junior senior level can do a flying spin or a spin with flying entry. So a flying spin is always a spin in one position only and without a change of foot. If we add a change of foot or a change of position, this spin will be called a spin with flying entry. Let's have a look at the changes for the technical panel. Let's start with the step sequences. Here are the level requirements for the season 24-25 and here for season 25-26. If you compare the requirements, you will not be able to find absolutely any change. So the level requirements are absolutely the same. But there is one interesting thing for ISU Advanced Novice short programs. Here are the new requirements for season 25-26, and if you look at the step sequence, there is the following rule. One step sequence fully utilizing the ice service, but for feature 4, 2 combinations of 3 difficult turns on different feet, the combinations must include forward inside bracket and backward outside counter for season 25-26. The skater can do these turns in the same combination or one in the first and the other in the second combination. Let's move on the spins. Here are the requirements for the season 24-25 and here are the updated ones for the Olympic season, and we have only one change. Feature number 12. The old version has difficult blade feature, but the new version says difficult blade feature in camel, sit, layback, billman, or difficult variation of an upright position. The feature must be performed in control inside the spin and spinning must continue after the feature. The difficult blade feature is not considered as a difficult exit. This is also a very important amendment. We have tried to do the difficult blade feature in the upright forward and the upright billman positions. Here is what we managed to do after a 5-minute practice. And here you can have a quick review on the difficult blade feature that skaters performed in the season 24-25.
Your jumping passes done early in the program to reserve.
I'm not interested in giving.
There are no changes for jumps or choreo sequences, that's why let's go to the JOE changes. Jumps, positive bullets, no changes, but free skating, jump with no value in combination or sequence, not with asterisk. This bullet now is in gray, that's why in the free program the maximum starting JOE can be only +2 instead of +3 as in the previous season. Spins, positive bullets, no changes, but we have some changes for the negative bullets. So instead of 3 old bullets, we have 2 new ones, poor fly and or incorrect takeoff or landing, and as you can see there is nothing about the flying spin as before, and instead of poor awkward anesthetic position, we have poor weak or awkward position. As for poor fly and or incorrect takeoff or landing, instead of -1 to -3 for poor fly, and -1 to -2 for incorrect takeoff or landing in a flying spin, we get in total -2 to -3 for poor fly and or incorrect takeoff or landing in both flying spins and spins with flying entry. Step sequences, positive JOEs, no changes again, but one minor but very important change for the negative bullets. Instead of does not correspond to the music, now we have partly or fully does not correspond the music, and instead of the old reduction -2 to -4, we have -1 to -4. The same is for a choreographic sequence. No changes for the positive bullets and the same negative. Instead of does not correspond to the music, now we have partly or fully. And a small paraphrase, instead of lack of creativity, we have does not highlight choreography. Finally, changes and clarifications. In case of any of the following errors, the starting GUI is not higher than +2. This is for the previous season, and this is for the upcoming season. Jump with no value in combos and sequences in free program, spins with poor fly and incorrect takeoff or landing, step sequences and choreographic sequences do not partly or fully correspond to the music, and the ISU has added an example for the multiple errors, not only for the jumps, for example attention and under-rotated, but for the spin element as well, for example slowing down and traveling. The GUI reduction for poor fly and incorrect takeoff or landing applies now to both flying spins and the spins with a flying entrance. In this case, the maximum starting GUI is +2 and the reduction is from -2 to -3. Choreo sequences. The bullet does not highlight choreography means the movements should reflect and support the composition of the program. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe to our channel, and you can also follow us in Telegram, Instagram and other social medias. Thanks again and see you soon.